Well, welcome back. Get ready for some inspiring insights. Today, we have the privilege of welcoming Austin J. Franklin, a dynamic speaker, leadership expert, and also an author who is set to take the stage as the keynote speaker at the highly anticipated CityVision conference in Greenville. And that's hosted by the North Carolina League of Municipalities. Austin, thank you so much for coming. He's here to share his leadership wisdom with us that can empower us all, no matter what industry you're in. Austin, thanks for joining us.
Well, so glad to be here, Mariah. Thank you.
Yes, so kind of tell us, how do you think that leaders should implement, effective skills in their everyday lives?
I think it's really important when you think about that question is to look at the research. Gallup Research has reported from the Global Leadership Report Summary, based upon 52 countries, analyzing decades of research on what people aspire from their leaders. It's really four things: hope, stability, trust, and compassion. So my perspective is leaders need to incorporate a vision, and that's going to really reflect the hope belief system, right? Connection is very important as well. That's the number two item, which really reflects the trust, compassion system. And then third, need to show up with consistency. And that's really the other system that's necessary.
Right, and so when it comes to people having business and leadership, what are some of the challenges that they run into?
You know, Mariah, what I've been hearing from leaders across the country is change. Change is legislation, changing from technology, changing systematic changes, right? And I think my biggest takeaway is we need to stop looking at change as something scary or intimidating. We need to look at change as a leveraging point instead of a threatening point, right? So that we can really uncover the hidden opportunities that exist that really wouldn't be present if it wasn't for the change.
Right, and you say it's so important to learn how to adapt, especially when you have your own business. So what can business owners say to themselves to kind of get themselves, motivated, even if they don't feel like it? Things may not be going their way. What keeps them on the wagon to inspire them?
I think at the end of the day, anything that's been done, if you look at history 10, 15, 20 years ago, obviously we can always find nuances or insights from that to keep going, right? So what we're experiencing may not be the current change. It may have been existed 10 or 15 years ago, but people have always gone through change since the test of time. So it's ultimately there, again, for us to uncover the opportunities and really galvanize the troops, the employees who are with us, to embark on the journey forward.
And so what advice would you give individuals who aspire to become impactful leaders in their careers?
I think it's really important to be a sponge,
okay.
right? To be a student of the world, to be a student of populations, to be a student of every interaction, right? At the end of the day, I think if we do not continue to expose ourselves to new information, especially in these times, Mariah, then we might run the risk of becoming imprisoned in expired thinking.
Yes.
And if we have expired thinking, then we can't be the most effectual individuals for our society. So at the end of the day, leadership, people need to remember, it's not just a title. It's a unique opportunity to connect and grow with others.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Austin. I know you're going to be an inspiration to all the people that you're going to speak to at the conference in Greenville. So we wish you the best of luck. Now we're going to send things over to meteorologist Les Still for a check of your weather.